Hello everyone, my name is Anggun Rimandini with number 142. For the purpose of making final project, the Global Intercultural Communication, I will explain about my analysis of Hofstede's cultural dimension in a classic film named Dead Poets Society. My presentation will touch upon the following issues. First, I will address the table of contents, what I like to make for organizing contents to make it easier to understand and follow. So before we jump into some discussion, I want to introduce you to this movie first. Dead Poets Society is an American film directed by Peter Weir. This film follows several students at Welton Academy Boys School, where a new English teacher, John Keating, who have the unique way teaching, inspire them to pursue their passions and make them excited more about the world and learning.
With me, there are people who cannot speak without smiling, but they would take you from your hand.
In this movie, there are many characters who have influence in the main story and side stories. And to distinguish the view of the character, we can divide them into character types based on their roles: a teacher, a student, and a parent. The main story brought by the main characters, one of which is the center of the story here, is Neil Perry. Neil is a popular idealistic student at Welton and decides going to become an actor in a part of school Shakespeare production. For his own personal, Neil is going to rebel against his father. Then the next character is Todd Anderson. He is new student at Welton, having transferred from another, less prestigious school. At the first meeting, Todd seems quiet and shy, but with the encouragement of John Keating and the friendship of Neil as roommate, he learns to open up, express his feelings. The most influential character here is John Keating. John Keating is the English teacher who inspires the students at Welton Academy to rebel against their family and other teacher. Keating urges his students to seize the day, that is, do extraordinary original things instead of merely imitating their teacher and parents. The conflict in Dead Poets Society begins when John Keating encourages his students to embrace the philosophy of carpe diem, seizing the day and living life passionately. His teaching methods, which focus on free thinking, individualism, and challenging societal norms, inspire the students to rebel. This is prime conflict strong Neil Perry, who pursues his dream of acting despite his father's strict expectation for him to become a doctor. The tension between Neil's personal aspiration and his father's authoritarian control leads to Neil's tragic suicide, and because of this bigger confrontation, to the Hofstede's cultural dimension theory in Dead Poets Society, at Welton Academy, students are strictly organized with conservative thinking. Teachers at Welton, such as Mr. Alistair, tend to avoid innovation that are not guaranteed. That's why when marketing comes to Mr. Alistair thinks these methods are deceitful. Individualism in this movie represented by Neil's father, who is very obsessed with pushing his son to become a doctor as he wants, not even caring about his own son's desire to become an actor, and as a result, he indirectly kills his son's soul. Rivalry and competition of what is better among men is never left behind. Here, Knock Overstreet competes with a popular basketball player to win Chris, the girl who has trust on. Knock will never give up, continues to fight until he is willing to get drunk. Communication styles in Dead Poets Society are based on the characters' background and their hidden desires. These communication styles also shape their influence on the story, such as Charlie Dalton and provocative nature, which make their acts of rebellion bolder, though it sometimes leads to trouble. The stereotype that first emerged in Dead Poets Society is the response and expectation of Todd's parents, who insist on imposing Todd's brother standards on him. The parents even thought that their son would be happy with sending him the same set of study texts every year. Cultural identity is very evident in Dead by Society, as portrayed by most of the characters, especially the students formed from different family upbringings, who have diverse responses of the John Keating teaching. In contrast to Wilton's very conservative law, Keating's philosophy triggers a shift in individual identity. The power dynamic here focuses the power distance between Neil and his father that cycles him to the point that he cannot do what he loves. This imbalance affects the emotional evoked between the characters, causing a conflict that will slowly explode, where Neil is determined to rebel against his father's authoritarian treatment. Contoh adult character is to prioritize empathy. Understanding the student emotional struggles can lead to be more compassionate response and encourage emotional intelligence. Adult characters should be healthy, conflict resolution and emotional, and adapt to change, recognizing the value of evolving educational practice. For teenager character is to strengthen peer support networks, leaning on friends for advice, encouragement, and solidarity to help manage personal struggles. Develop emotional intelligence, learning to understand and express feelings, and seek mentorship, turning into trusted mentors, and explore healthy coping mechanisms. In conclusion, by analyzing Dead by Society through the lens of half-stated cultural dimension, we see the powerful clash between individualism and collectivism, uncertainty avoidance, and the strict societal and familial expectation within a traditional and hierarchical system. Thank you for your attention and engagement.